welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met before, my name is Shiv. Hello, if you're coming back then welcome. In today's video, as you can tell from the title, a friend drew this makeup look, and this is the photo that I had to recreate somehow on my face using actual makeup on actual skin with textures and everything like that. And this is the finished makeup look. I'm actually obsessed with it. Like, I really love that look, and even though these do not look like clouds, I'm actually kind of into it. I don't know why. I just like it, you know? But yeah, it was great fun filming this video, and if you would like to see how I created this look from the drawing that I was given, then please do carry on watching. If you have joined me from Jess's channel, hello! Welcome to my section of the interwebs. It would be very nice if you subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you're alerted when I upload a. And if you are from my channel, please check out Jess's video after you've finished watching this one. I will link it in the description box below. We're both kind of dealing with some things right now. She's one of my YouTube besties, and I feel like this is kind of like both of our makeup therapies at the moment, so please send her some love and support. She is kind and amazing and deserves all the love. So I'll link her video in the description box down below. Anything else I need to mention? Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, and let's just carry on with the video. So I'm going to start by priming the lid. I'm going to do one eye at a time. I'm taking the P. Louise base in Rumour number 2. And I'm going to pop that onto the lid with a synthetic brush and just pat it into place. Definitely need to stock up on another one of these before it runs out. So I'm just taking my flat synthetic brush. If you are new to my channel, this is one I've had in my collection for years and I can't find it online. It's by a brand called Makeup International, London, UK. It's a number 8 brush. I did manage to track down their website, but this brush wasn't on there, and I got it in my college makeup kit. But any flat synthetic brush will do. I'm just going to carve out these crazy brows. I have just done soap brows before, using the Pink Honey brow glue. So I'm just gonna then spread that across the lid and just pat that in until it's as smooth as possible. In the picture that Jess drew on my face, there wasn't really anything on the lower lash line, but I am just going to prime it just so there is kind of something. And then I'm just taking the brush to really smooth out that base. I'm going to use my finger on the edges just to kind of blur it out a little bit and blend it into my skin. So the first shade that I'm going to take for this look is this one right here called Berry Good from the Morphe 39S Such a Gem palette. This is actually one of my favourite Morphe palettes. It's just so gorgeous. It's purples and pinks. I know that's super blurry, but you get the colour kind of story of this palette. So I'm going to take that right here on a Peaches and Cream PC47 brush. So I'm just going to make sure there's no creasing from the P. Louise base, and then I'm just going to start putting this into the crease of my eye straight on top of that P. Louise base. It's really going to pick up the colour. In the look it was like a kind of purple to like a berry colour to a lighter pink gradient, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to make sure I've kind of got the shape that I want it to. Just popping in, doing little wiggling motions. I don't really want to go backwards and forwards because that's going to create like almost like a skip and make it look a little bit patchy. So I'm just kind of wiggling and pushing it in to start off with. This is a really pretty like berry pink colour. Taking it right the way into the inner corner, and then just going to make like a little wing shape on the outer edge, trying not to blend it too crazily. Okay, and now I've really got that colour on there. Just going to start by re-intensifying and just smoothing over the edges. I'm not like going too high up at all. I'm just using my pinky finger as a rest, and then just slowly blending out these edges in little circular motions. I'm going to try and not bring up too high because I still want to put a lighter pink shade down. You only just have a feeling about a makeup look. Like, I have this feeling that this look is going to be amazing, and I will give full credit to Jess for this look if it goes well, of course. Which I'm sure that it will. Blending and diffusing those edges. There wasn't really anything on the lower lash line, but I am just going to press the pink just here to kind of start off with. The next shade that I'm going to take is the baby pink in the palette right here, which is called Pink Prize. Can you see that? I think you can see it. So I'm going to take that one right here to blend out the berry colour. And the brush that I'm using is a Morphe M506. Which is a really small blending brush. I definitely need to get more of these. It's actually probably my favourite brush. So I'm just going into the shadow, tapping off the excess, and then just starting with that inner corner. I'm just going to overlap the berry colour and then the skin that doesn't have any shadow on it at the moment, and then just really lightly buff over those edges. I'm barely touching the skin, like little tickling motions. I just know I'm going to love this look. I'm actually really excited. These two colours are blending beautifully together, creating a really nice gradient. Then I'm going to go back into that Very Good shade, and I'm just re-intensifying what we've already done. So I'm literally just going on top, backwards and forwards, little circular motions, and just blending it back into the baby pink. And I'll probably do this a few times just to make sure that I like it. But so far so good. Okay, I'm actually really happy with that so far. Now I'm going to go back into a P. Louise base. I'm taking the shade Vivid Violet, which is a purple base. If you don't have the P. Louise one, you can use a purple like gel liner. I always used to use those back in the day to kind of put on my lid as a base for the shadow. And I'm taking it on a P. Louise Mirror Brush Collection brush, just a little bit, and I'm going to pop that all over the lid, a little bit, and I'm literally just going to start by, oh, it's gone a bit oily. Okay, it's fine once I mix it around, probably should have shaken it first, but I'm just going to pat that all across the lid, just above the crease. I'm not really doing like a cut crease. I imagined Jess's drawing to be more of like a blended purple berry smoky eye on the lid, so that's what I'm doing. So that's literally it for the base. Now I'm taking this beautiful purple matte shade called Make It Rain, which is this royal purple right here. I was thinking of taking this one, but I feel like the darker the purple with the berry will blend a little bit better, so I'm going to start off with this one right here. And I'm taking it on a MAC 239, but any flat shader brush will do. Okay, I'm just loading up my brush, and I'm just going to pack that straight onto the P. Louise base and just cover that all up so there's no like creasing and it's all completely set. I'm going to push that into the lashes as well. Okay, once that's on there, I'm just going to take the kind of tip of the shader brush with some of the shadow on and just really push that into the edge just to make sure that all of the base has got some shadow on it, and then to start blending in with this berry colour. I'm just kind of starting to scratch the surface of the berry shade with this. Just going to go back to the shade with the berry colour on, take a little bit of product and tap off the excess, and then just start blending this on top of the edge of the purple. It's going to take a while to blend because obviously they're not exactly the same kind of tone. Just going to go back and forth between the colours. I'm now going to take the tip of the brush and just pop some of that on the lower lash line as close to the kind of lashes as I can get it, and then reblend it out with a berry colour. This is like throwback shivonmakeupbiz. If anyone's been a subscriber of my channel for a while, they would know the tutorials that I'm talking about. I'll put like a kind of screenshot of them here to kind of let you know what I'm talking about. I used to do purple and pink smoky eyes all the time. I just feel like they make my eyes look super like intense and green, and I don't know, it just makes me feel myself, you know? I'm now going to pop a white in the waterline. This is a Morphe's coconut liner. Can we get a good one? Oh, so good. Kind of mixing with a purple shadow and putting like a lilac on the waterline, but I'm into it. There is no liner for this look, so I'm just going to go ahead and curl my lashes. I'm going to do the clouds and the gems once I've done my face makeup so I don't mess it up. Then I'm going to pop on some mascara. This is the Be Perfect Bad Llama Mascara. Next up, I'm going to pop on some lashes and do the other eye up until this step, and I'm taking the Dotted Cosmetics Samira lashes. I really like the packaging of these lashes because it's quite minimal. Although there's plastic on the inside, there's no like extra plastic film plus another extra plastic bit, so I'm very impressed with the packaging of these, and they look like this. They are super long. I think they'll probably touch my eyebrow. So I'm going to go ahead, pop these on and do the other eye. I'll be right back. Okay, so the eyes are now basically done. I'm super happy with them. They are so smoky, and these lashes, by the way, are amazing. I'll link them in the description box below. Like everything, I'm just going to squeeze that outer section. Ooh, eyelash glue, there we go. Together, they are so long. Wow. Okay, so now onto the face. I'm going to start by priming the skin using my Revolution Pro Goddess Glow Primer. Then for foundation, I'm going to be taking the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate foundation. This is in the shade F8.2, and I'm just going to bounce that into the skin using my favourite beauty sponge, which is the Spicy Choco Tear Blend Sponge. I'm just going to dab this into the skin. Now I'm going to take the Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer in the shade C5 and just pop this in my usual places. So on the chin, under the eyes, a little bit on the forehead, down the nose, then blend it out with the same sponge. This is definitely like kind of the same colour as my foundation. It's fine. Now I'm going to set this into place using the Primark My Perfect Colour Bake It Setting Powder in the shade Nude on a Peaches and Cream PC16 brush. I'm just going to kind of stamp that into the skin. I stupidly decided it would be a really good idea to pop my spot, I did that in the last video as well, on my chin just here, and now the skin won't like pick up the powder. I'm sure that you probably experienced that before. Now I'm going to bronze up the skin using the Lottie London Tan Time Bronzer in the shade Light to Medium. And I'm going to bronze up the outer perimeters of my face using this Ava 126 Luxe Cheek Finish Brush. Sometimes I like to stamp it on the back of my hand just to kind of get rid of the excess. Then for blush, I'm going to take the Morphe Creator Blush, which is in the Pop of Peach Blush Trio on my Sigma Spotlight Duster Brush. I'm going to apply quite a heavy amount of this to the upper kind of apples of my cheeks. In the picture, it looks like there's kind of like a lot of blush, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. This is the closest I could think of that would work. I have like a baby pink, but I don't know, I just feel like this will work a little bit better. So I'm just loading up my brush and we're going to get blushing. Now I'm going to zoom you in and we're going to attempt to do the clouds and the gems on the eyes. To do the clouds on the inner corner of the eye, by the way I have no idea how this is going to go, it could ruin the whole look. I'm going to take the Morphe CO.00 concealer, which is just a white concealer, and I'm going to take it on this little tiny short shader brush from Morphe, pop it on the back of my hand and then just kind of do like a dab. Pull it down a little bit, do a dab above, pull it down. Hope this works out. Okay, here we go. So I'm just gonna line that up to about there. I feel like this just looks like a blobby mess. Do it up a bit here. I am just going to leave it like that because I feel like if I add any more I'm just going to ruin it. Now I'm taking a white shadow. It's actually from the Morphe James Charles palette, but I kind of don't want to move around too much. I'm just really scared of messing this up. So I'm just going to basically set the white splodges. It literally just, to me, looks like I've got white splodges around. Okay, and then in the drawing she sent me, she also had some gems kind of like around here. So I'm going to use these ones from Poundland. They are just adhesive gems. They kind of come on a long strip, but I'm just going to separate the little gems and I'm just going to stick them all around my temple here. To stick my gems on, I literally just use eyelash glue. The little ones that come out of the Isle gift sets with a little stick on, I don't ever use these for lashes anymore, but I love using them for like putting on like adhesive things. Putting a few dots so they can kind of go tacky. The first glue I put down is definitely way too big, but it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. Just picking the gem up with my tweezers, just placing that down into the mess of glue, which hopefully will dry as much as possible. I am just going to cut forward to when I've done gems on both sides because this is taking forever. So we are back with clouds and gems. I'm not going to lie, I added a little bit more of the white concealer and powder and I think I've made it worse. It just looks like a splotch. Maybe I could add some grey, but I don't know how to fix it. Hopefully it looks cool in the photo. Okay, so I'm just going to pop some mascara on my lower lashes. And now we get to finish off with the lips. So I'm going to take the Revolution Icon lip liner. Then onto the final touch, which is the lipstick of choice, which is the Morphe Virgin Liquid Lipstick. In the photo it was a very pale nude, that's what I am taking. Am I done? Is that finished? And this is the finished makeup look inspired by Jess's drawing on my face. I'm actually obsessed with the look. The clouds, they definitely aren't clouds, they are splodges, but it weirdly looks quite nice, I think. Maybe. But yeah, really loving this look. The actual eyeshadow itself is something that's very like close to my heart in this like throwback shivonmakeupbiz with the purple and pink smoky eyes, but I love the gem placement and I was really excited to film this video actually and kind of take inspiration from the photo and apply it to my face, but from like a cartoon drawing, so it was great fun. And yeah, I actually really like this makeup look, you know. I feel like I'm on a cloud. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Definitely go ahead and check out Jess's video. I'll link it down in the description box below. That's if you made it this far throughout my video. And I have drawn her a makeup look to create, so definitely go ahead and check that out. It will be in the description box below, as well as all of her social media handles down below. If you've made it this far anyway, well done, congratulations. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. It means the absolute world. And thank you so much for watching. I shall see you next time. Bye. Place in room number 2. This is my gauche. This is my gauche. It's with the Primark